Thank you for the follow, Ghost of Skills. Welcome to this stream. We'll get started very soon. Well, everybody, we've got one series tonight. And oh, what a series it is. It's some of the best of the Skyward series. Joining tonight for a show match that, well, will definitely give you a show to watch. Welcome to the Sportiest stream. My name is SportyFC, as I see you all, and welcome in. It's great to see you. And yes, as I mentioned, this is a Skyward. These are some Skyward Series teams who won last season in the Skyward Series. We have the Challenger 3v3 winners in Adrenaline Dropouts, and we have the All-Star 3v3 winners in Demonic Phantoms. Both the teams are considered All-Star level teams now this season, so it will be interesting to see how they match up. Again, Demonic Phantoms do have that advantage, but and I wouldn't call that much of an advantage when both these teams are, fighting against each other for that. Well, just for some fun here. This is a show match. This is before the start of the season. The season doesn't start for another couple of weeks, actually. I don't even know when it does start. Let's see. Season is expected to start in November. Again, what a matchup it will be. Because again, we are going to get things kind of sorted out and underway very soon here. Again, as I mentioned, it is Adrenaline Dropouts who won the Challenger 3v3 League. Taking on Demonic Phantoms who won the All-Star 3v3 League. Again, Adrenaline Dropouts, the same team they had last season, except for one change, and that is their coach. Used to be Night Mode, now it is Wheezy for Demonic Phantoms. I believe this actually might be very similar to the roster they had last season as well. I know there's a lot of players here that are basically the exact same. I think it actually is the same roster. But yeah, these guys won the All-Star 3v3 League. Again, these teams both had their had a really good end of the season. They had a really good regular season as well. These guys were, top tier teams in the regular season. I think they got automatic buys into the playoffs, and obviously they made it count, which is a pretty impressive result. As we will get a prediction poll going here again. Do you predict Demonic Phantoms or Adrenaline Dropouts? It'll be interesting to see how these teams have improved during the offseason. Hello in chat, Unity. How you doing? Nice to see you, Unity. Haven't had you on stream in a while. Hopefully things are going well with you. Yeah, again, welcome in. We got a best of 7 series here for tonight. Again, since we're in the off-season for so many different leagues, I know Sky Series in the off-season, Amateur Gaming League's in the off-season, Blackline Championship Series about to go into the off-season, Finality League. Another league I'm in is going to go to the playoffs very soon, so I'm not going to get much from that. Same goes for the Rocket League Splash Series. They're in the playoffs. We actually will get a couple matches with them as well. LOS Champs is in the middle of their season. Evolution Championship Series is in their playoffs, so yeah, you're going to see a lot of best of 7s. This one is not in any of those leagues, though. This is a show match. Those teams just wanting to play against each other, have a little fun tonight. This will be a good time to do it as well. You'll be touched soon. That was nice to hear you, oldie. Yeah, you guys can always book me. Just send me a message on Discord or on Twitter/X. My account is @SportyFCRL. Or you can always just book me through the Your Next Up link. I think if you do exclamation point Your Next Up, it has it. No, it is not. Is it exclamation point booking? No, I am bad here. Let me check what my commands say. We'll definitely find it. I should have a bot that has it. Let's see, what is it called? It is called exclamation point casting. Exclamation point casting. I actually don't have that link. I need to get that link. Did it very soon. But yes, I do have a link that you guys can book me with. A personal booking link. You will say. I actually need to add that, but again, you guys want to book me? I do. Again, I have that personal link. Always use it. I'm actually going to ping it in chat for all of you as... Here we go. As again, let me actually fix that stream elements. And there we go. Should be fixed. Again, it is exclamation point casting is the link to that, so there you go. Yeah, you guys can book me there. But again, we'll get into the series very soon. It is just the best of 7. Hopefully all of you are here going in from well, some fun times. And we're going to get these guys kind of involved very, very soon. As again, we're just trying to make sure we get kind of things sorted out here as soon as we can. Again, it will be a best of 7, so it'll be a good long series. We'll have some fun. This is preseason. As again, we are gonna get some updates here actually on the naming. So yeah, you guys saw there's a player named Crunchy. That is Gage Allen actually is his name. Gage Allen 610. As well as another player in here named Icy. Let me quickly update those teams for you. We'll go back into the lineups here. My apologies on that. Okay, there you go. Quick updates on everything you need to know about this one. But hey, waiting on these teams to join on in. Or again, this best of 7 tonight. It's Adrenaline Dropouts, Demonic Phantoms. Uh oh, one sec. Oh no, I think the overlay just died on me. Let me quickly. There you go, we're back. Sorry about that, everybody. I think everything's reset. At least the overlay died here and before the stream, then before the matchup, then during, which hasn't happened before. But I was able to fix it. Don't worry, everybody. We'll get these teams in very soon here, as soon as we get confirmation. And again, since it is preseason, there's no real pressure on these teams. They're going to treat it pretty relaxed. I mean, there's nothing on them to do immediately well. As hello in chat, Joshy. Oh, Josie. Josie Ball's taking a bathroom break. I don't have a problem with that. Again, it's still a match tonight. We can delay this a little bit if we need to. Although I'd like to get the match started. It's a fun match. I'm excited to see it. Again, Demonic Phantoms are considered the higher rated team. They won the All-Star Division last season. And Dropouts, one challenger. Again, these are teams that have won in this league last season. Now, of course, taking on each other for a little fun on-stream action. As again, we're going to see if we can get things kind of sorted out, ready to go as soon as Ballin gets back. We'll see how quickly that'll happen, but again, my apologies. We'll get things going again very, very soon. Again, hopefully all of you are doing well. Just trying to make sure we get some updates here from Ballin. So Joshy, yeah, Joshy won't be here. Instead, it's again, if we want to take a look at the lineups, I can actually tell you who's in the lobby for them. It's everybody but Joshy. It's Frostbite, Gage Allen, Preston, and Icy. For Adrenaline, they have those 4 players. I would assume it's probably going to be Ball and Focus Lux Blaze. That is their usual starting lineup. We will see. For this one, it is going to be Josie, Ballin, and Focus Luxed. Meaning that Blazed is not here. That'll make things interesting. Oh, with everybody in the lobby. Let's get things going. Again, reminder, best of 7 series. 2 teams, again, both winners of the Skyward Series Season 2 have also both signed up for Skyward Series Season 3. Very similar in ranking, at least in the fact they're both all-star teams. Although, Demonic Phantoms won an all-star last season. Adrenaline Dropouts won in Challenger. We'll see how things go here for these teams. It's, you know, we've never had these teams on stream against each other before. We've seen them on stream before. Never against each other. Oh, this will be an interesting match for both of them to kind of go into this, especially for Dropouts who, again, have just, you know, advanced themselves into the All-Star Division. It'd be good to take on a team like this in Demonic Phantoms, because this is a team you know, is very good. They're expected to have another really good season ahead of them. Villain, I mean, they're not expected to have as good a season. Usually when teams, you know, rank up like that into another division, they usually the first season together is quite terrible. Villain trying to maybe change that a little bit. Again, showing that you can take on teams like the Demonic Phantoms will be a good start for them. As Icy with the block. You see, you get a little bit of assistance there from Gage Allen. Josie, who is, again, the sub for Adrenaline. Interesting to have him join in, but... yeah, both these teams playing with some interesting subs as... you got Demonic Phantoms. Gage Allen, Icy, Preston. Dropouts, Focus Lux, Ballin, Josie. And right now, here comes Josie, that one. Oh, no, but you can really tell Demonic Phantoms, it's a team that is not ready. And you can tell they're sitting back a lot. They're waiting to see what Adrenaline will do, but maybe they're waiting a little too much, because Gage Allen's got to get to that one. Ballin again. Icy will clear, and... oh, Adrenaline Dropouts are doing very well at staying aggressive. This is a team, again, I said is not expected to have the amazing season that they had last time in the Challenger Division. They're getting an All-Star. It's a little more difficult that way. And yet these guys are coming in, taking on the previous All-Star 3v3 champions. They're actually doing really well at keeping offenses. Preston. The back wall, Josie will only be able to get one touch. Ballin. Gonna clear it away, but he's beaten by Icy. And so far, no team has scored. Oh, that will change sometime soon as Preston. He was looking for a Psycho. All right then, Preston. We haven't had someone hit that on the stream yet, and... I mean, Preston could have tried to make himself a first. That would be an impressive first, especially, you know, the level that these guys are at. Double taps more likely, but I don't know if we've ever seen a Psycho. Focus Lux. Off the sidewall, Gage Allen trying to keep in the midfield. Focus Lux still on it, though. He's got past Icy. Gage Allen's the last one back, using all his boost to find Preston. To send it away, but Adrenaline's still on it. Ballin gets two to commit. Adrenaline Dropouts just waiting for the opportunity to really take one here against Demonic Phantoms. It's a game of where both these teams kind of waiting for the other to make mistakes, and well, so far nothing egregious yet from either of these sides. As Josie beat by Icy, goes to the corner. He's missed his pinch in midfield, but Focus Lux will clear. Preston trying to send it back. He's got that one, but it won't get through Josie. A demo on the backfield maybe, and a chance in for Gage Allen. That one's across. Still nothing on it. And again, the scoring kept to a minimum. Not surprising to see these teams kind of wait for the other to really make a move. Problem is, someone's got to take a risk, and it will be Demonic Phantoms. Gage Allen jumps for it. Dropouts got smoke screened, and that 50 from Josie just goes completely the wrong direction. Demonic Phantoms with the first goal. Comes from Gage Allen. Is now pressed in with the dribble. Josie will look for the clear, but he's beat by Gage Allen initially. This one goes to the midfield. Ballin. Sends it outwards. Focus Lux. Potential chance to maybe get to this one, but Icy will beat him there. Off the corner. The back wall is Icy, but again, Demonic Phantoms are waiting back. They're very timid, to say the least, which is quite a surprise for a team that you would expect to, you know, have a little more confidence in a series like this. And, well, they're still getting their chances, though, when they're coming down for them. It's off the back wall, but just a miss from Ballin, and well, the Demonic Phantoms will say thank you very much. What a strange goal that is, but the Demonic Phantoms aren't complaining. They'll get everything they can get. And they're gonna get another one! Gage Allen with this second. And at this point, the floodgates have opened. Gage Allen dribble. He couldn't get the pinch with his teammate, but he does get that second touch. It's not pretty. He doesn't mind. He'll take everything that he can get, especially with how rough things have been for him in this one, especially with, again, how low scoring it has been for so long. Players like that can really help a team. Demonic Phantoms lead 3-0. Adrenaline Dropouts. They'd like to have something to answer with, but man, they're not getting anything. Gage Allen's got his hat trick. And I mean, he is just pummeling through this team at this point. Dropouts, you can really tell this back wall is becoming an issue for them. And this is one of the things that really separates those challenger teams from those all-star teams, is that back wall. Gage Allen, who was named the All-Star 3v3 MVP, playoff MVP when Demonic Phantoms won the playoffs. He's now got 3 goals here in Game 1 against Adrenaline Dropouts. Far for the Dropouts, it's been very quiet for them. They are still looking for something, balling off the corner. Preston's got the clear. Josie trying to send it back. Preston on the ball. A flick over Josie. Focus Lux will challenge. It will be pinched off to the ceiling. Gage Allen trying to make it 4, but that one's off target. Baldwin will get there. And Demonic Phantoms are sitting back, especially Icy, who's waiting very far back. He's got to be careful, because that will get flexed over him, but fortunately for him, a teammate is there. Demonic Phantoms look to try to hold off this Adrenaline Dropout scene for the rest of this game, but here comes an infield pass. Gage Allen will send it to the ground. And that is a shutout start here for Demonic Phantoms. 4 goals, 3 from, again, that All-Star MVP in Gage Allen. And that is exactly what you would expect from a team like them, who are, again, so confident, and especially with them being, in the position they are in this series, being that much higher rated team. Game 1 being a shutout, though, that is going to be difficult for Dropouts, because this is not a Dropouts team that usually has off games. It's either they beat you or you beat them. Usually no, in-betweens, and, well, they're going to have a tough time here if they're not going to be able to get really a single goal against this team. And again, I think if there's anybody I really got to call out to get those goals, it would be Focus Lux. He was, like how Gage Allen was the MVP for Demonic Phantoms during their playoff run. Focus Lux was the MVP for Dropouts when they won the Challenger 3v3 playoffs. Here's their playoff MVP. A huge season for him. Hang off with a bang, and now going into Game 2. Here, Demonic Phantoms have started off this series incredibly well. During Dropouts, we needed an answer, and Focus Lux almost provided it there with that second touch off the sidewall. Icy will send it away, though. Here comes Gage Allen. Redirect. Back wall. No second touch, but he does leave it for Preston. He's faked by Josie. Gage Allen's got the demo. That's going to leave Icy with some space, and he is hitting it the wrong way. Be thankful that he had Gage Allen behind him, but that is, well, not a position Icy wants to be in. He's been having an interesting time, to say the least, in this series. He's been inconsistent at times. Doesn't help the fact that he's also not a starting player for this roster. Again, was only brought on last minute. As Preston, that's a very colorful car, but can't get the pass in midfield. As Ballin takes it away, now he's gonna dribble. Gage Allen, he's been dunked by his own teammate. Here comes Josie. That's not in. Gage Allen will clear. Maybe a follow-up shot in the midfield. This one's bouncing around. Icy sends it away. Demonic Phantoms really for their own worst enemy there. Preston dunked out his own teammate in Gage Allen to almost have a goal against himself. Be thankful, though, that that won't be the first goal that Dropouts will get this series. As now Preston will beat Josie. Icy. Ballin's kept it away. Now Gage Allen trying to dunk him out. A team bump here from Adrenaline. Gage Allen's got open room. Flip reset. Pass back to Icy. Preston in the midfield, but man, that timidness of Demonic Phantoms to really take chances is hurting them here once again, as Preston is back and he's not really doing anything. Does at least allow Icy to move on through, who can try to fake out Josie, although that fake is a little too obvious for Adrenaline Dropouts to fall for. And there's another chance that gets past Icy. Preston's bumped, it's on target, Ballin! And that will bounce its way in. The first goal of the series of Dropouts, I think, for Demonic Phantoms, really took this team a little too easily here. And you're starting to see the issues with that. You cannot let Dropouts gain momentum. Their first goal of the series, it comes to take the lead in Game 2 here. And this, long deadlock finally broken. Demonic Phantoms have to take this match a little more seriously. A lot of miscommunications on rotation specifically between all these players, really. No one, that includes Icy, even though he is not a starter, but like that also includes Preston and Gage Allen, who are both cutting each other off often in this rotation. Makes things really awkward for this team when they're not all on the same page. As Josie's gonna clear, Ballin doesn't have it, and I should mention one of the things that Dropouts are very good at is that rotation is keeping themselves calm. There's not a team that will usually cut each other out of the play. They've known each other for such a long amount of time that That chemistry is kind of second nature for them. But they gotta be careful. Here comes Demonic. Didn't even hit it close to the net. And if the defender doesn't even jump for it, that tells you that that was not a very good shot. Back the other way goes Josie. Oh, Preston's missed it! What in the world was that? Preston! My goodness! No! Oh my goodness, that is not great. That is not the move from Preston. I don't know why he didn't even jump for that. I was looking to set up a solo play, but... yeah, I don't know why he didn't jump for that, because he can still set up the solo play easily if he just jumps into it. Preston! A gift to Adrenaline Dropouts. Not even they could have expected that to happen. And at this point, well, things have completely 180'd for this team as Preston to the back post, stopped by Focus Lux. She's got the clear. Gage Allen will challenge the midfield. I'll leave it for Icy. He's got that one pinched. Ballin trying to hit it away, but it's actually straight to Preston, who again gets blocked by Ballin. Icy up to Gage Allen. It's in the midfield. Preston couldn't get to it. Focus Lux to clear. Got moved away, and Demonic Phantom's really trying to put that pressure on the dropouts here. And they're supposed to be the heavy favorites in this one, and this is not how you should be expecting them to play. And even some of the best have their off days and off matches. There's definitely one of those for Demonic Phantoms. It is just kind of chaotic for them as second touch in front. Gage Allen couldn't get there in time. Demonic Phantoms are playing more aggressively, but I feel like that's more so to the fact that they need goals and not because they want to. As Preston can beat Josie. Come from Gage Allen though, we'll leave it to the back wall. Focus Locks only one touch on it. And look at this from Demonic Phantoms, always off that corner. Ooh, Josie's almost over own goal, but well, fortunately for him, he won't make that mistake. As Gage Allen bumps into the clear. Again, Demonic Phantoms actually a 2v1. Preston, look for the bump on ball, and he's got it! And Icy takes it to the back post, took it into the net. Preston will remove ball and the chance of saving that one. Icy will be thankful. 34 seconds left. Enough time for Demonic Phantoms to come back in this one. They've got to act quickly. Time not in their favor. Icy gets food Focus Locks. Ball in last the beat. He's dunked him too. It's in the midfield for Gage Allen. Oh, and he needs to put more power on it. Josie's easily going to handle that one. It's Preston up off the back wall. No second touch. Leaves it in front for Icy. We'll leave it there for Gage Allen. Sent down the field. Maybe a second touch trying to fake it under Focus Lux. It's off the corner. Preston, infield. It will be sent away, and this will eventually hit the ground for an Adrenaline Dropouts win. The desperation from Demonic Phantoms allowed their offense to succeed more. Even so, it was just a really weird start. Especially for Preston. 2 mistakes on that backfield. That's all that you need to make to have this team, have this Adrenaline team catch up to you. One of those things where, yes, mistakes can prove to be costly. As again, we're moving back into it for Game 3. Demonic Phantoms with a lackluster Game 2. Again, knowing this team could just be an off game. It's not like it's their first time having an off game. As we're gonna go into our third game here, Demonic Phantoms again tied with Adrenaline Dropouts after that incredible showing in Game 2 from Adrenaline. But they can't rely on that kind of play style to work for them again and again, because Demonic Phantoms, even with how bad that game looked, when things were, more or less normal for them, they had the upper hand. Demonic Phantoms just gotta make sure they don't make too many mistakes like they did the last game. They should be fine, as I see. Stopped by Josie. His Focus Lux just stopped there. He even go for that 50. Gave up midway as Gage Allen. It's launched across the field. Icy now. Sidewall. Second touch. Ball in. Dunked by Icy as well. Josie with the touch. Preston in the midfield. He's trying to get this one and tuck it under the bar, but some dropouts have kept some very strong defense, but you can tell this team desperate to break out here, and Adrenaline, they don't want to be back this far for long, as Gage Allen. Focus Lux sends it away. He won't get that touch, though. Preston shot. What a block from Ballin, who was moving out of his net there. He was kind of in a position where he could have potentially overcommitted. Yet he was able to use his speed to get up to the ball in time. Not a situation you want to recreate, but still showing the, immense skill that the Dropouts do have. There's a reason this team won Challenger and is in the All-Star Division this season. They are that good, and although they are taking the match against probably one of the last teams you want to play against if you're a team that just made it in, Phantoms will definitely be a good challenge for them. And Adrenaline Dropouts have done well to really kind of hold their own, at least for the time being. As a dunk there from Gage Allen! Well, that's going to make things a little different here for Adrenaline. Again, this guy just does not know when to leave. Dunk on Ballin, right in the back of the net. Focus Lux was not prepared. And only about a minute and a half in, Phantoms will get their first of Game 3. It comes again from that All-Star MVP in Gage Allen, and Preston now, infield pass, Gage Allen, it's number 2 for the playoff MVP. Demonic Phantoms do it again. You do start to wonder, is there any stopping this team? Was last game just what I said, an off game? Well, it seems like all signs are pointing to exactly that, and unless Adrenaline can really make some sort of a stir. Again, I've said it before, I'll say it again, this team is the weaker team of the two. And it is by a decent amount, sure. They were champions of the Challenge Division, but when you go against a team that literally won All-Star, you've got a really tough match against you. As Gage Allen, Preston, couldn't put it on. Dropouts have some space here to use. Josie, the one there, but he's gonna look for an info pass to Focus Lux. Just high of the net, though, and while they were able to do well at getting an open chance, they couldn't really capitalize on it. Says Preston, Icy, gets it away. It's not a lot of boost here for Demonic Phantoms as Gage Allen. The only one left with anything with that one touch just to slow things down as Icy do the back wall. Oh, he's going to try to go for it again. He's successfully beaten 2 players, but Focus Lux was waiting for him. Dropouts have got their bases covered, and at least for now, they haven't had anything unexpected happen against them. Just been overpowered in certain plays on offense, and well, again for Demonic Phantoms. Here of the Phantom Esports organization, they definitely would like to continue that as Icy with the pinch around the corner. Focus Lux. The bouncer, he won't get that one. Gage Allen now. Josie. Hit it away, but here comes Icy. One touch, flip reset, fakes it. But look at that from Focus Lux. Recovers so well, but it's still another chance from Gage Allen. That one's blocked by Focus Lux, and again, Dropouts using their mechanics to great effect here. Really be able to match what a lot of Demonic Phantoms are trying to do on offense with what they're doing on defense. And you can really tell that the Dropouts, again, have that skill to make things work. They just don't have the experience! As that somehow slid back to the net. Focus Lux will cut the lead in half here. And Adrenaline Dropouts trying to make that comeback as, man, Gage Allen was the closest one to that, and he was racing his way back. Demonic Phantoms got a little too confident going to offense there. A slight break in rotation, and again, it's very slight. Demonic Phantoms, though, are going to be countered because of that break. Maybe some momentum for the Dropouts to come back. They've got to be careful because here comes Preston, the dribble, looking for a dunk in front. Ballin's got him there. Now he's maybe looking in the midfield. That touch is gone straight to Icy, who gonna take this one up. Focus Lux already challenged. Preston gonna find Icy. He's got the touch himself, but goes straight back to Ballin, and Dropouts, are still, again, using the mechanics to great effect there as see back to Gage Allen. On Phantoms at this point, just trying to play keep away. They've had a successful game so far. They just need to make sure they keep that success going. As Focus Lux, second touch, no, Josie! Oh, he's hit it high! That was open for Josie, the sub of this Dropout side. Did not put it in. Well, and who knows if they'll get another chance quite like it. It's just Focus Lux. Gage Allen, it's straight to Ballin off the back wall. Maybe a second touch, he's got to it. It's only going to be, kept to the side here. Dropout's looking for another one. Gage Allen stops that one. Icy, 2 touches to send it away. Little help from Preston as well, just to extend that clear. Here comes Ballin, booms it down the field. 15 seconds here for the Dropouts to see if they can get one more goal, but chances are becoming less and less. Josie towards the back wall. Gage Allen won't even let that one become a shot. And Demonic Phantoms have taken Game 3 by a 1-goal difference. You could say it was close, but really I think a lot of it was just Demonic Phantoms kind of playing defensively by the end of that game, realizing they didn't have to score anymore. And going into Game 4, and the Demonic Phantoms just going to look to continue that. This is not their usual roster either. That's something else that could even be added to this is the fact that, again, for the Demonic Phantoms, they're playing with Icy, who, again, is not a starting player for this team, I believe. He started for them last season. Not this season, I don't believe he's playing for them. Because, again, we'll just go into Game 3 here with the knowledge that, again, the Demonic Phantoms are showing us what they have in store here. And it's all up to the Adrenaline Esports Dropout side to make those changes. Now, though, this best of 7 is like one that could go one-sided very soon if, this continues. The Demonic Phantoms have shown they have this offense. I just haven't seen enough from them to really strike. A little worried by the fact that Gage Allen seems to be scoring everything. You don't want to rely on one player just that heavily. Well, you want to see Preston IC really allow themselves to commit a little higher up the field sometimes. They're very, very defensive players. It feels they don't like to take risks, and well, you kind of have to, at sometimes, and especially in the All-Star division where you gotta rely on your teammates to be able to recover. As I see, oh my goodness, Preston wanted that dunk as well. It will be kept away as Demonic Phantoms look for another chance with Gage Allen. Another clear. As I see, was the back wall. Preston's jumping too. Double hit from Demonic, but Gage Allen's gonna take his time trying to take it back. Focus Lux is still there as Gage Allen. Look at a great touch there to that corner. He's eliminated any chance for Ballin to get to it. And now Demonic Phantoms. Another attempt down the field. Gage Allen, corner. Oh, what a second touch, but that's gone high and wide. Well, Preston's gonna try his best to get there. It's ultimately gonna bounce away from him as Icy. We'll be sad with that one because he's stayed it all the way back. And Preston, he's gonna be careful there as straight to Focus Lux and Demonic Phantoms again. It feels like this is a lot less inside of Game 2 where they're nervous for I really don't know what reason. But here's Icy, maybe trying to leave the nerves, but that's a really good block by Ball. And again, the mechanics of these players for Adrenaline is really allowing them to stay into this one and keep it that close. They're back into what the Demonic Phantoms team wants to do. As Icy, couple touches, he's got the bump on Ball, and here comes Gage Allen, and oh, Ball is bumped his own teammate. It is just gonna go wide though. That was a very fortunate play because Adrenaline collided on their goal line. That could have been dangerously terrible for them had things not gone that way. I'm sure for Adrenaline, they don't want to think about it. They get themselves right back in the action as Ball in through the back wall. Demonic Phantoms team racing back. And they're trying to commit heavily up to that offense. But having 2 minutes gone by and them still having not scored, you can kind of feel a bit of an antsiness for this team that they really need that goal. They have that angst to score it, soon, and they might start to commit more heavily forward as Preston. Oh, he's left that straight free there for Josie. A brainless decision. I hate to be mean about it, but that is. I mean, you expect better from Preston. That is not a play he expected. I think he wanted to get the touch there, but he left it. What an odd decision. And again, a player like Preston knows that he shouldn't be making that mistake. I'm sure that he recognized his errors as soon as that happened as Gage Allen. And I answer back, but his focus looks to clear. Icy. I'm gonna beat him out there, and let's get that second touch. Ball in. Is gonna have to be careful as Preston. Gonna make amends for his unfortunate error there as he's got the dribble. Wait a second, he's got the chance, trying to get the dunk. Preston almost made it happen. Still, again, there's going to be more chances that will present themselves here for the Phantoms, and I'm sure more chances for Preston, especially, who would love nothing more than to get that goal back. There's Gage Allen on the field. Here comes Preston off the corner. Oh, he didn't want that second touch, but it will go to Icy. Look for it himself. Focus Lux will send it away. Gage Allen. Midfield pass to Preston, and will Ballin get there? Oh, he will. It's off the post. Here comes Preston again. Saved away again by Adrenaline. It was, I think, Focus Lux who got in the way on that specific attempt. Things are getting really dicey here for Dropouts. This Demonic Phantom side is breaking through with more ease. As I see, that one's dropped down. And look who made the assist. It's Preston. He may have made the wrong decision earlier, but that is definitely not the wrong decision. A pass to Icy, and he's made up for that mistake he made earlier. It happens to the best of us. You make a bad decision, you kind of forget what you were doing. Well, Preston, he's made a bad decision, and he's made sure that he made up for that bad decision. And in fact, he wants this one here. That one just past the post. Nice Ballin with the flick. Going to Phantoms now. I'm just taking that goal. There's a lot of confidence for this team to get another one, to take the lead. Off the corner, Preston. He get through Ballin, but he's only the last one back. Icy's in front. Who's got it? It's Focus Lux. Adrenaline, send it away. Pinch, it's in the midfield, and Gage Allen's got this one. Preston doesn't have it. Icy, though, up to Preston. It's a redirect. That one almost on. Here comes Gage Allen. That will be goal, too. And here comes the Demonic Phantoms of pressure. Preston again wide on his touches on getting those passes in front. This time setting up Gage Allen for that shot. And Demonic Phantoms, having been one goal down early on, but have now got 2 goals assisted by Preston. I mean, Preston has now gone from 0 to hero. A huge kind of resurgence for a player again who, at one point in this game, I said was, made a horrible decision that you don't usually want to see. And now he's come back and he's made sure that that bad mistake will be pushed to the back so that his team won't be harmed from it as Focus Lux. Ballin jumped in, so did Josie. Gage Allen now on a lot of boost. He's going to find that pinch. Preston will get there. Looking for one more to really secure this one for the Demonic Phantoms. They won last game 2-1. They want to win this game by a few goals more just to kind of make this easier for them. And we'll see how that chance comes. It's Preston. Saved by Josie. I see. Off that sidewall, a pop in the midfield. Josie gonna send it away. Now he's got a touch, looking for Ballin. But he won't get it. It will bounce to the ground. Demonic Phantoms are one game away from taking down Adrenaline Dropouts here in this best of 7. But again, this game, it really is just Preston. He might have the lowest amount of points, but honestly, I would have considered that an MVP performance from him. 2 assists after making that mistake. I mean, so many times people make errors like that, and they just don't recover. But he did a lot more than just recover. He actively made sure he was involved. As we'll head into Game 5, Demonic Phantoms, they've not made this easy for themselves. Every game has been relatively close in terms of how these teams have played, but they have been proving to us that they are that better team, significantly better team. We'll just see if that speaks truthfully here for Game 5 and, well, the end of the series, if that's how they'll play. We'll find out right now. The Dropouts will have to now win 3 on a road to take the series. Demonic Phantoms here. 3 chances to win this Preseason 3 matchup between these 2 all-star ranked teams. And again, for the Challenger 3-3, sorry, the Season 2 Challenger 3-3 winners, I mean, you can tell that kind of acclimating to All-Star 3 is going to be a little more difficult than they maybe once thought, especially when going against teams like Icy and Demonic Phantoms, as that flip reset is going to be a big start for them. It was low, it was delayed heavily, but look at how late he uses it. A great time to use a flip reset when you delay it by that much. Right in the back of the net. Right in for Icy. Again, who was a player for this team last season when they did win. As now Preston trying to get in on it himself. Pass to Gage Allen. In comes Ice looking for the dunk. We'll go wide. Preston's got to be careful. And, well, he wasn't careful. Saw that coming from a while away. Josie. Very astute observation. Recognize Preston is not giving respect there. And he's definitely not far enough away to really react to this one properly. Never commit from Preston where he second guess if he should challenge or not. In a situation like that, you cannot delay on your choices. Preston's been, again, a bit inconsistent this game. This series when it comes to his decision making. When he makes good decisions, his team benefits heavily. When he doesn't, that can happen. Overall, he's made more right decisions than wrong ones, and again, you know, at this level, against any team, you're gonna make bad decisions at some point. Again, last game specifically, he made a bad decision that let his team go down by 1, and then he really made a good play, and then Snow's done it again, another assist. This one's icy. Preston just, I mean, he might make mistakes on defense, but when he's making this many good plays on offense, those definitely counteract it. No mistake there on that pass. Again, while he may have some mistakes, he's doing more good for this team than he is doing wrong, and that's a good thing to say here for Demonic Phantoms. As Focus Lux, I see is took off his own back wall. He's sending it away. Multiple touches down the field. Now a little play towards the corner. Preston, the pinch. Focus Lux, and okay, challenge jumped for that. Focus Lux has actually got a 3v1 and a dem on the backfield. It's open for Josie, and he pushed up a little too high. But not get a handle on that one, and Demonic Phantoms will go away with the solo play. Icy, flip reset, could use it, will use it, back post! Icy has done it again! Another flip reset! This guy is unbelievable! He just does not miss on those chances. A beautiful solo effort. Icy, allowing his mechanics to really speak dividends for Demonic Phantoms in this series. 3 goals in total, 2 of them from flip resets. And Demonic Phantoms have just, I mean, they've had Adrenaline's number. It hasn't been perfect, it hasn't been beautiful, but they have been that better team steadily. And now this game, we're running away with it. Another one for Icy. This is 4 for 5. 80% shooting. Ball and getting chased down by Gage, and look at that little touch. Right past Focus Lux, a little high touch. Focus Lux was expecting a 50-50. Dove into it. They didn't get the ball. Demonic Phantoms with another, and they're looking to take this game away. Quite one-sided. The Dropouts have done well to keep close, but you can definitely tell the stress of the series, the pressure that they've had, and really just the difficulty of keeping up with the Demonic Phantoms. Definitely getting the better of them as IC. Yeah, another chance for him. He's going up the ceiling. Preston didn't like that look of that one and said, he'll leave it for the midfield. Focus Lux. Now by Preston. Icy. Trying to keep control, but he is dunked by Ballin. Gage Allen now. A great recovery there off the corner, and he's gonna find Icy and Preston, who again double commit, but well, credits where credits due. Icy is able to make up for the, is able to make, you know, some work out of that. He does get that second touch. Delaying the dropouts a little bit, going up into offense. And now he'll take a shot, that's high. We'll keep it wide for now, but Phantoms don't need to score at this point. There's 2 minutes left. They're just looking to kind of keep things out as they are. As Icy for Gage Allen. Stopped by Ballin with that block. Here comes Preston. Focus Lux has that one. Dropouts need to act quickly. This is a team that kind of struggled to, you know, really do anything that really, you know, challenge Demonic Phantoms all that much this series. But they will do that there. That might be able to help them out a little bit. They still have a long way to go, but I mean, every goal matters. Even the weird ones that, you know, may not look all that pretty. They don't care. They'll take them as Focus Lux. But that dunk on the goal line, forcing that to go the way of Adrenaline Dropouts. 1:56 on the clock. 2 goals needed here for Adrenaline to come back in this one and potentially force overtime. Here's a chance for 3. Ballin in front for Focus Lux. Blocked by Icy. Icy. Flip reset. He won't be able to put that one really on target. Here comes Demonic Phantoms. Fake from Gage Allen. Ballin read that one pretty well, and for the Demonic Phantoms, their best jack here is just to take this a little bit slower, just to go back a little bit and reset, and that's exactly what they're doing. Here with these challenges, they recognize that they may not be able to win these 50s, so instead of trying to force it upfield, they'll take it back, they'll force their own dropouts to come at them, open up a little more of that space in the backfield, and that's when the Demonic Phantoms exploits it. Won't work on that play, but we've seen them do it a lot, actually. Where they're willing to have that kind of take one step back. You move 2 steps forward. There's Josie. He's down, trying to hit it away. Josie again. Pop. Up for maybe one of his teammates. That is well wide of the net. And I see the chase down. Focus Lux. We almost got the demo there. Bond actually got a demo on Preston. I don't know if that was intentional or if he just wanted to get some revenge here on Demonic Phantoms for, you know, what they've been doing. Oh no, it's definitely intentional. He went after Preston again. Got the ball here. The fake. Josie. Awkward. Preston trying to flick it in front. Now maybe a pass to Icy. He's faked out too. The backflip pop. Here comes Gage Allen. Back wall. Centering it for Icy. Look at the control that Demonic Phantoms are having right now. Just absolute control here over Adrenaline Dropouts. And as the final seconds will tick away here, Demonic Phantoms proving that, yes, the All-Star champions are still just as good as they once were. The Challenger Fury champions have a lot of, you know, growing pains to work out here going into the 3rd season of the Skyward Series, because they've got a lot of tough competition ahead of them, including this Demonic Phantom side, who will beat them here 4-1. Goes all the way to Game 5. Demonic Phantoms. Oh, no questions about, you know, who's the better team in this one. They proved to us that, yes, they have been doing their work in the off-season to continue improving. Again, I don't think it's too much of a surprise to the Demonic Phantoms as the winners. Is, again, a 4-1. They should be relatively happy with things went for them. Again, since it is, again, just a little preseason matchup, nothing on the line. These guys don't mind too much on that loss. I'm sure for during the Dropouts, they can consider this kind of a win for them because, I mean, that series was, again, practice for them. My hair is a mess. Why is this, like... My hair is having... my hair is... You guys know me, my hair is always a mess. Again, what a matchup. Whatever. What a matchup for them. I'm sure they'll be happy. As, again, we're going to see if we can get a little interview here with Demonic Phantoms. Yeah, a little matchup again. Thanks for joining the one match tonight, everybody. Hopefully it was fun. Thank you for the comment there, Frostbite. Again, congratulations on your, your show match win. Always fun to have best of 7 3v3 show matches. We don't have them often on the stream because most teams don't like to have their scrims on the stream. These guys decided to have this one here. It was a fun little time for us to watch these teams compete. Once again, just trying to get things kind of sorted out. We'll probably have Frostbite joining us just to chat a little bit. As now, there he is. Welcome in, Frostbite. Congratulations on your win there. Again, a fun little preseason matchup against the Challenger champions. How are you feeling?
Feeling a little bit shaky, but I have confidence.
Yeah, I mean, there was definitely some shakiness for this team. I could see you guys kind of a little rusty. I mean, I did mention you guys kind of did some it looked like you guys did some practice on the off season. You tell us kind of what the off season was like for you guys. Again, you guys won, but now you're kind of having to defend that crown. What have you guys been doing? Before season 3, which will start in November. What were you guys kind of doing to kind of prepare?
I'm not gonna lie, we kind of like been slacking when it comes to like preparing for the new season, and then we like just recently as a team was like, hey, you should start picking up the pace again because next season's coming up and we haven't done much practice, and I think this would be our 3rd or 4th scrim this month, so we're kind of starting to pick the pace back up slowly.
Again, yeah, again, you guys, honestly, never a bad thing here. Again, you guys, trying to get back into it, and I'm sure a match like this will help you. Again, taking on Adrenaline Dropouts. Can you tell us kind of what you guys were talking about before the series, what you guys were kind of expecting the series, what you kind of got out of this?
Adrenaline Dropout, definitely a slept-on team. They're not a team that is, shouldn't I think they can handle All Star. I have faith in all of the guys over there. They definitely can do it as long as they play like how they played last season. Even though it's two different divisions, I think they can pull their own. Um, it's just a show match too, so we never know. Maybe it's just an off preseason thing. They might be able to take us during midseason because we do play them first week of Skyward as well. So I don't know. Maybe they'll take the time to learn how we played, counter us when it actually comes to the season's first match. It might take the win over us, or it might maybe be the same outcome. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out again. Again, I know you guys get to play them first week. I'm sure again you guys have every aspiration to win this season again. Why not? Again, you guys are one of the favorites to do it. I mean, you've had a insane season. A lot of your players are joining back in again for next season. So I mean, it's gonna be a scary time for you guys though, because man, All Star Division only gets better, and you guys got to catch up with them as well. I mean, can you tell us kind of about like season 3? I know you know some of the matches coming up. Can you tell us about kind of season 3 and how scary the future is, because there are a lot of really good teams in that league.
I got a glimpse at the bracket for our group stage for next season and just the teams in general for next season. And I'd say I'm happy to see a lot of the old, very, very old season zero rosters come back. For us, I don't think we're going to have another perfect season like season two. I think that was just our luck of that season. I do think we can do the same thing maybe again and defend the championship that we have. But for another perfect sweep 9-0 season, I don't think it's possible again.
Well, I mean, you need to have some confidence in yourself, but I do understand. Again, I'm gonna keep it as simple as possible. Again, you guys know this season is gonna be tougher than the last one. It's always tough to defend your championships because everybody looks at you and says, "Well, how do we beat this team?" Everybody does that. That's what people do in the season. They say, "Well, we look at this team. They won last season. What do we do to beat them and essentially beat everybody else at the top of the group?" So I know you guys have a lot of people kind of snapping at you. I know there's gonna be a lot of people gonna challenge you here. I mean, you guys do just fine though. You can take down the drop. It's a fun little preseason matchup going into season 3. Of course, I mean, congratulations on your win. But before you go, we'll get some quick shoutouts here from you. I know, again, you didn't get to play Frostbite, but you're watching this matchup every single game. Is there anything you want to say? Any shoutouts you have?
I want to say shout out to Icy. This is his last event or scrim, whatever he was doing with us. He's actually not gonna be going into next season with us, but he's still giving us all the support he can. Shout out to my entire roster now, and including Preston, because he is the new addition taking Icy spot. Um, I'd say shout out to you for casting, obviously, and I guess definitely shout out to the Adrenaline Dropout guys. Ballin, huge friend with them. Same thing with Focus. Amazing guys. Their energy, their great vibes. They're amazing guys.
Well, again, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for booking this. Again, I've seen you guys all before, and so it's fun to see you guys again in a little 3 best of 7 show match. Again, good luck next season to both Demonic Phantoms and to Adrenaline Dropouts. Thank you so much for joining me, Frostbite. Have an amazing rest of your night. Hopefully, I'll see some of your matches for season 3.
Alrighty, thank you so much.
And that was Frostbite, the captain of Demonic Phantoms, joining in there again. Thank you all so much for joining. What a night we had. A great night of great action. But again, that is it from me. Again, thank you all so much. Oh my goodness. Oh, I accidentally pulled up the Rocket League stream. Lucky enough, they don't have music playing, so that makes that nice. I have made that mistake before. Sorry about it, everybody. My apologies, but hey, we'll get it going. Thank you all so much for joining here on the Spodia stream. Again, we got some matches tomorrow, actually. We've got a ton of matches tomorrow. Thank you all so much. I'll see you guys again very, very soon. Take care.